Hey loves, hey, good evening tonight. So I want to come on here and let y'all know what I pick up on Dylan spiritually. Okay, no card pull, spiritually. And this is going to be about, this is going to cover the rumor of is he gay, is he not gay? And the way I'm going to address it and say it is still probably going to maybe leave it open for you, or it may close that door for you and you may automatically know yourself. I don't know. But I pick up Dylan was not quite comfortable with his sexuality yet, okay? If it was whether towards girls or towards men, he was not comfortable with his sexuality at this time. Yes, there, 19-year-old boys are crazy over a girl or a boy, whichever sex they like, but believe it or not, there are kids out there that's like Dylan, that's very shy, they're very timid, they second guess themselves, they're very unsure of their sexuality, for one, okay? He doesn't know how to go forth with it. So that's really as far as I want to go on that, because I'm not here to put out no rumors saying that he's gay or he's not gay. I'm letting you know what comes to me spiritually through Dylan is that he wasn't quite comfortable with his sexuality, okay? He wasn't quite that mature with the sexuality. He was mature as far as being a man, getting out there and working hard. And that was one of the reasons why he put everything he had into that. Of course, he loved farming and all that too, but the extraness that went into it, and him not just out being in the party land, he was very uncomfortable with his sexuality. He did not know where to go with it quite yet, okay? He did not know how to put it out there quite yet. So like I said, if that's either towards women or towards guys, that's as far as, I want to put that out there. Not by any means trying to tarnish that boy's name. If he is, it doesn't matter anyway. That's not going to find him, but I do know what the rumor consists of, and that's why people are really interested in it. But I just think we need to be careful with that situation, and just jumping into that conversation with other people in comments and interacting with that, because we gonna love him anyway, right? We don't care, we love him anyway. His family's gonna love him anyway. Now maybe he didn't feel like that, and that could be why part of it was uncomfortable to him, but he didn't know how to address his sexuality, okay? And that's why Devin didn't have a girlfriend. That's why Devin didn't, if he was gay, that's why he wasn't openly gay, okay? He didn't know how to deal with his sexuality. So I'm going to leave that book open for you to close or to keep it open yourself. Also now, I want to discuss Chase again. that fucking phone call I told y'all about. I told y'all about that it's not right. It's something so fucked up with that phone call that it just like throws the whole universe off the tilt. So Chase does have 3 kids, because remember they said that Chase got on the phone and said, I'm looking for my truck and my 3 kids, Dad. And Dad said, well, no, I got your truck and your 3 kids. That was bullshit. That was bullshit. That man does have 3 kids, okay? He does have 3 kids. I'm not going to put their name out there. I don't know who knows them and who doesn't, but I'm definitely not going to put their name out there. They're probably Dylan's age, so, I mean, I'm not... They're just too young to have to deal with a lot of the ignorant ass people that's out there, okay? And there's a lot of them out there. So I ran across this thing when I was researching Chase, because Chase is still in my face. He's still in my face. I cannot get over him. But anyway, I found this thing online, and it had his name in it. I was like, wait a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and click on it and read it and see if it's our Chase. And I was reading it and I was like, is this our Chase? I was like, you know, it does say 3 kids. So of course, you know, I type in some names and dig a whole lot further. And it's our Chase, okay? It's his kids, but he was married. He was married when he had these 3 kids. Her name was Heather. The mother's name was Heather. Of course, she passed away July 2nd, 2021. And it says here that let me see, I'm not down far enough. Okay, Heather is survived by her mom, so-and-so, her dad, so-and-so, and her children. I can't say the last name, the Vincetta, whatever it is. There's three children named Vincetta. 2 of them are girls, I believe. 1 of them's a boy. So I was like, well, you know, this is him. I feel it. This is him. So I go and I look and I'm like, yep, this is him. So then, I just start searching to look for stuff. And of course, in the obituary it says, you know, her and Chase stayed friends. But I was like, no, I just don't believe that. I don't think he had that much to do with his kids. I did not feel it, okay? I did not feel a father figure for him to even be around him. So I found out who her mama was. And when I went to her mama's page, you know, I searched the page and I put in Chase's last name. Well, boy, some shit came up. She definitely don't like his ass. She definitely says that he was very mean to her daughter. That he never paid child support. He never did anything for those kids. She even has one post on there saying, does anybody know where Chase works? Because his kids need some support. And then it had a man down there, a little Mimi, and it said, it showed a dad, and it said, hey, if you need money, come find me. But, so, I was like, okay, he didn't raise those kids. He wasn't around those kids. Those 3 kids would have never been in a truck with him. What the fuck is that even? I knew that shit was crazy. I knew it wasn't right. It's still more to it that something about that fucking phone call. I don't know if shit started that day. It maybe Chase was with Dylan that whole time. But something starts with that fucking phone call. Because I don't even... It's like I tell you, you know, just the whole thing's just not right. If it even existed. So anyway, so I go to the kids' Facebook, just check them out to see their age. And they're about Dylan's age. So and the first thing I see on one of the girls' page is a post she made July 7th, okay? And it's got the picture of Dylan Rounds missing, okay? Now this is what she writes on this post. I know I will never come close to feeling what this family has felt and is feeling. I am not posting this for any kind of attention or sympathy. I am posting it for you, for your little spies that I know you have stalking my page. Then it proceeds to say, you people don't know who you are dealing with. I knew he was capable of something like this, but never thought he would actually do it. I guess time will tell the truth since we all know he won't. And then, of course, you know, it just goes on and says, I pray for this family. I pray for this young man. I pray that he is found. I pray to my God that you rot in prison and in your hell for all you have done in the past and now. Rant over. And then it has Dylan's poster attached to it. Well, actually, it has the news article attached to it. Second person tied to missing Northern Utah man faces federal charges. I told y'all to start with that phone call was bullshit. I got to get it right because that phone call is fucking me up. But I do like getting confirmation that my messages are coming through loud and clear. Because I trust myself. I trust myself. I trust myself when I get a message. And like I said, as far as Dylan's sexuality, he wasn't comfortable with it right yet. Okay? So, I got some stuff wrote down because I've been working on Dylan, but you know, it's like every time I come back to astrology with him. You know, it's like he pulls me towards astrology for him. And I know astrology and all of that, but the forensic part of astrology, I do not know. I cannot do that. That's hard work. That takes time also. To somebody who is experienced that, it take them 2 or 3 days. It would take me 3 weeks. So with everything, he just keeps pushing astrology out at me. So what I want to do is, there is a woman named Christy McIntosh. She does forensic astrology. I like her. No, she's not always correct. She gets it near, close to the area, you know. She's not always correct. But what I have in my mind, because I keep thinking, you know, why you keep throwing this astrology out at me? Because I don't do that type of work. I can do a birth chart. That takes time too. This shit ain't easy. Okay, you measure, you got to know what house the sun is in, the planets, all of that stuff. Okay, and it's close to doing a birth chart, but there's just more that goes into it. And because I thought about it, I thought, well, I could do a birth chart, but no. So I'm gonna reach out, because I did go to her channel to look to see if maybe she had done one. On Dylan, but I didn't find a video on it. So I'm gonna reach out to her, see if she'll do one. And then what I'm thinking is I can look at it, and that's something that I can look at and maybe study and get a feel for what area I'm feeling. Like today, I was looking for the pictures and the maps and stuff, but I didn't take much time on it. But I think I'm gonna try that, and when I do that, and when she releases that, or if she does it for me or not, I don't know. If she does it for the public, I will let y'all know. And I am going to take that, and I'm going to study it, and I'm going to see what I can pick up on it spiritually. But I will be back later and probably do some card readings and just see where we set at. So peace, love, and light to you guys.